Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to WC Athletics tonight. As Grant DeWitt here and Denny Vortman will bring you the IESA Class 2A 7th grade state championship here on the campus of Macon Meridian. The state championship game will be between the Effingham St. Anthony Bullpups, who come into tonight's game with a record of 24-1, against our very own West Central Cougars, who are 26-0 coming into this final game of the year. Effingham St. Anthony got here by defeating Decatur Robinson in game number 1 on Saturday, 46-31. Turned around and played again Saturday evening and defeat Normal Empathy. West Central got here by winning 2 games on Saturday as well. First off, they defeated Stronghurst West Central by a score of 53-37. And then in the nightcap, they defeated Dwight 51-38. Both teams are on the court warming up. 7 minutes to go until we'll have starting lineups. I'm assuming maybe the anthem, but Denny, what do you think?
Well, last game of the year, I don't know a whole lot about St. Anthony other than watching them a few times on Saturday, just quickly. I know they're well scouted by our coaches, but again, anything goes in the final game. And for West Central, you just you stick to what you've been doing all year, creating havoc, playing man defense, and see what happens. We rely on a panic and some defense to create transition points for us, and I expect them to come out here and try to do the same thing. Either way, you're in the final game. Final game of the season, you're going to face somebody here that's not used to losing either in the Effingham team here with 24 wins and only 1 loss. So I expect a tight one. I expect it to go down to the wire, and I'm excited to call it.
Absolutely. It should be a heck of an atmosphere, as well as both teams brought a heck of a fan base. Shout out to the West Central Cougars for traveling very well tonight, despite a varsity girls game as well in Calhoun. But as always, we appreciate you tuning in to WC Athletics, and we will be right back for the start of the IESA Class 2A 7th grade state championship game here at Macon Meridian.
Additionally, we welcome the display of signs, banners, and placards, provided they adhere to the following guidelines. First, they must be in good taste and promote a message of sportsmanship. Second, they should encourage participants and display support for your school and community. Third, please refrain from displaying any items on the court or in ways that may interfere with the game. Fourth, ensure that your signs do not obstruct the view of fellow spectators or participants. Lastly, safety is our priority. No item should present a hazard. Please note that light sticks are not permitted and all noise-making devices are banned from the competition and seating areas here at the state tournament. Thank you for understanding and cooperation. Enjoy the game. Officials play an important role in every contest to keep our events fair, safe, and fun. Without officials, today's games would not be possible. The officials for this contest have been selected for their knowledge of the game and their outstanding work on the court. Tonight's officials are Travis Huff from Bloomington, Scott Kerr from Normal, and Dustin Carpenter from Bloomington. Please join us in thanking today's crew for their work here today and every day. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the contest by showing great sportsmanship to the officials, coaches, and participating teams. And now for the championship game. Let's meet the starter. First for the Bullpups from Effingham, St. Anthony. Good scoreboard. In guard, number 1, James Gilmore. At another guard, number 5, Brooks Eberby. At another guard, number 11, James Dust. At a forward, number 30, Nash Amy. And another forward, number 34, Ryan Wolfman. Now let's meet the starter from Winchester West Central. At one guard, number 2, Maddox Chapman. At another guard, number 4, Hudson Little. At one forward, number 15, Ezra Barber. At the other forward, number 24, Knox. Also at forward, number 30, Eli Coker.
We are back. 7th grade state championship game about to tip. St. Anthony Bullpups 24-1 against the West Central Cougars 26-0. What an electric crowd for 7th grade basketball here at Macon Meridian High School.
Both sides bringing a crowd. It's going to be a tip. It's going to be run down by Gilmore, then tapped out to Niebergen. So we're going to see how everybody wants to play this. They're going to spread it out, that being St. Anthony. There's a back cut. It's wide open. Shot up is good.
Dust with the first points of the game for the Bullpups. Chapman with the basketball, guarded closely by Gilmore. Got it over to the wing to Coker. Now Little. Little picks up his dribble, finds Barber. Back cut to Chapman. His layup up, no good. Coker with the offensive rebound. His putback up, no good. Rebounded by Haney. West Central had a good look, just wasn't able to convert. Waltman with the basketball to number 11, Dust. They're looking for the back screen again.
Doing a great job of moving without the ball, that being St. Anthony. Nice job by Knox Fortman. He steps in there and picks it off. Up ahead it comes to Hudson Little. Over to Maddox Chapman. They'll kind of get into a set here. It's a motion set off this man-to-man. See what West Central wants to do. Kind of just settling on the perimeter right now, trying to get their bearings about it. Ezra Barber with the basketball. Over to Hudson Little. He eyes it. Doesn't take it. Nice roll by Barber. Shot partially blocked. Coker with it. Over to Vortman. Vortman shot. Good.
Nice ball movement there by West Central and a great extra pass by Coker to find Vortman.
It's going to be imperative, I think, St. Anthony hanging on to this, one, but two, being able to rotate back just like that. And it's a foul by Chapman.
Barber went hard into the bleachers, saving that basketball, and he's going to check out real quick and get seen by the trainer.
Looked like a wrist issue. Not a good sign for West Central.
Metz will come into the game for Barber.
Metz has had a great tournament.
Foul was on Chapman. It was his first, team first. Sent James Dust to the line. Missed the first one. Second free throw up, also no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Haney. Haney kicks it out. That's Gilmore from the wing. No good. Another offensive rebound.
And West Central, if they're going to win, has got to do the little things right now. And they're just kind of deer in the headlight look right now in a lot of ways.
Well, big game, big environment. Just got to find a way to settle in and do what they've done well all year.
Back cut for St. Anthony. Shot up. Nice job by Coker. He goes strong for the rebound and gets it.
That foul's going to be on Nash Haney, his first, team first.
We'll see how West Central wants to handle a little pressure here. See if it's zone pressure. It looks like it's man pressure, so you're going to clean this up by getting out of there. Vortman with the basketball. He needs to get across the timeline. Taking his time, now he does. He's the one that can handle it. Spins it over to Little, back to Chapman. Three-point shot for Chapman's left short. Little with the rebound. West Central just needs to tighten up their passes. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go back to West Central. Barber ready to check back in. That's a good sign. He's going to come in for Metz. And Metz is going to see a lot of time, but right now it wasn't just enough. 3:22 left to go in the first. It's 2-2. Up top it comes to Chapman. Chapman is fouled by Gilmore. And you're going to have to, if you're West Central, quit looking at Chapman to do all of it. We need to step up and help him out a little bit. Vortman can do that. You saw him come up the floor with it.
That foul was on Gilmore, his first. Chapman over to Barber. Ball gets swung around. They find Barber down low. They're going to do a very good job emphasizing not letting Barber beat them right now, as once he caught that, a double team came instantly. Chapman with it up top again as he's going to get it started for the Cougars. Ball to the wing, pick and roll between Barber and Coker. Crossover, and then we're going to have another jump ball. West Central doing a lot of dribbling right now.
Yeah, it's really unnecessary stuff right now. If they can just settle down a little bit, and that's what they're going to do. I know we talked about Coker on Saturday being just so sick. I think this might be the healthiest this team's been in about 6 days. A lot of sickness on this team. I'm glad to see everybody here.
Pressed by West Central. They finally break it as that's Waltman. He gets it to Gilmore. Gilmore, shot fake, doesn't take the shot, gets it up top to Nieberge. Good ball movement here by St. Anthony. Dust with the free throw line jumper, and he gets it to fall. ball bouncing around everywhere, and West Central just got to slow things down. It was a turnover. It will be St. Anthony basketball. That's a 3 by Dust. Off the mark, no good.
Nobody box out the shooter. The one thing, and he's just tearing them up right now.
Here comes Little. Gets it back to Chapman. Chapman picks up his dribbles, finds Vortman. Vortman turns the corner, shot up, no good. Fight for the offensive board, and it will stay West Central basketball. It is an early 6-2 lead for St. Anthony. Will be West Central basketball. Underneath, Dorsey comes into the game for the first time for West Central, gets Vortman a breather. 1:38 to play, first quarter action.
Ezra gets it knocked from behind. It's going to stay West Central basketball. And if you're Ez, having 2 big games in this tournament, really a big player for us all year, you've got to understand that guys are going to come in from all over, all which direction to come look at you. Nice defense by St. Anthony. Kicked out to Chapman, over across to Metz. 1:26 to go. Metz getting pressured. Ball turnover. Another one that's just an unforced turnover by West Central.
It will be Nieberge with the basketball. Gets it to Dust. To Haney. Haney finds Nieberge. 3-ball, corner, or from the wing, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Metz, and he's going to look to push. Metz going coast to coast, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to be on number 5, Brooks Nieberge. That's team foul number 3. First on Nieberge. Vortman and Coker set to check back in for Little and Dorsey. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter of the state championship game. Vortman inbounds to Coker. Metz now with it. West Central's going to get back into their offense.
There's really no offense. They're all just kind of standing on the perimeter right now.
Chapman's going to get it. He's going to get things going. Vortman to Coker, a little pick and roll here. Coker nowhere to go. Back out to Chapman. Loose ball, it's on the ground. And Barber's going to come away with it. He's going to try to skip it over to Coker. He's going to have it. Shot up, no good. Barber, offensive rebound, put back, no good.
We've missed a lot of bunnies in this game. Nice save by Chapman.
Shots up, but that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A lot of emotions, 6-2 lead for Effingham St. Anthony. We're going to take it as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We are back here on the campus of Macon Meridian. 7th grade Class 2A state championship. Effingham St. Anthony with a 6-2 lead over our own West Central Cougars. Second quarter about to start. It will be West Central basketball.
Pretty physical first half, but called evenly, I thought.
Yeah.
So kudos to the referee crew here. Didn't notice them at all. So if you're West Central, now that's all you ask is that you adjust. Here comes a little hold.
That's going to be on number 30, Nash Haney. I think that's going to be his second.
And if you're West Central, take advantage of this. You know, if they're going to bring 2 at the point guard, understand what you can do to this.
The thing the point guard has to realize is, though, don't pick up your dribble and let them come at you.
Yep.
Get rid of the basketball. Coker with the basketball up top, finds Vortman in the corner. Vortman's going to look to drive to the middle. Good active hands by St. Anthony. Coker, spin move, up and in.
Nice job. That's what you got to do. Just get downhill, see what happens first. You know, these are 2 really good teams that can play defense. You want to just get downhill. Ball up ahead. It's going to be Knox Vortman. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with St. Anthony. Is it like electrocution? If one guy's out of bounds, but you're still touching the ball and you're in bounds, it's like you still get called for out of bounds. Gilmore shot good. We got to guard the backside. They've got a couple good out of bounds plays that run these guys on the backside, and we have failed to pick it up.
Chapman hands it off to Little. Trying to get Coker posted up. Now they get it to him. Spin move. Shot up and in.
Nice job. And way to recognize West Central to.
Well, it's even a better job by Eli Coker just continuing to work.
Yep. Right here's the pressure. It's going to be Ez. Now they got to run and sprint out of it. Nice job by Hudson.
Ludwig into the game for St. Anthony with the basketball. Gets it over to Haney.
West Central shifting up into that 1-2-2. I don't mind this as long as you cover shooters. This guy right here on the wing is one of them. Gilmore shot, no good. And we are just getting killed on the boards.
3 ball up. That's going to be good by Ludwig. Off the backboard. I'm pretty sure he called it. I heard him yell it. Chapman with the basketball. 11-6 lead for St. Anthony.
Cut back door, Hudson. You can't stand up there.
Barber gets it into Coker, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 35, Will Hamilton, who's also into the game for the first time for the Bullpups. Dust and Nieberge back into the game. Little going to inbound it for West Central, finds Vortman. 3 from the corner, off the back iron, no good. Fight for the loose ball, and Haney's going to come away with it. He gets it up to Gilmore, and Gilmore's going to push up the sideline. Chapman does a good job stopping him, but Haney's going to go. No call as Chapman hit the ground, and Coker comes away with the loose ball, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Nieberge. I believe that's going to be his second as well. If you are West Central, you need to try to match the energy right now being displayed by Eli Coker. Metz into the game with the basketball, gets it to Vortman. Vortman on Haney, who has 2 fouls. Step back, shot up, no good. Rebound by Haney. Haney up ahead, finds a cutting Waltman, and his bucket falls. And we're going to have a timeout by West Central. It's going to be a full timeout midway through the second quarter as St. Anthony holds a 13-6 lead over the West Central Cougars. Nieberge's got 2. Welcome back, everyone, and as always, we appreciate you tuning in to WC Athletics. 3:19 to go here in the second quarter. St. Anthony 13, West Central 6. St. Anthony's going to show kind of a three-quarter court pressure here. West Central breaks it. Metz finds a Vortman slashing off the backboard, and they answer. Great job by West Central moving the basketball against the press, and they found a Vortman on the backside for two.
Yeah, just being patient. Take what's in front of you.
Haney found Waltman, back to Haney. Haney up to the top of the key to Nieberge. West Central kind of, there's a man. There's some confusion here. That's going to lead to a Dust. James Dust, shot up, blocked by Metz, but he gets his own rebound back.
Story of West Central, trying to limit these shots. And a lot of times it's killed them. I think two of them have been three-pointers. Block shot, Hudson Little comes away with it. It was Metz that got the block. Little up the sideline. He's in trouble. Finds Chapman. Chapman may be in trouble. Finds Little, a ball. It's going to stay with West Central, and I think it's one of those official calls where what do you want? Do you want the foul?
Yeah. Either way, West Central's getting the ball there.
Yeah. And I think that's good for the official, instead of blowing the ball dead into a foul situation, let the kid play, but also if there's an advantage, make that call instead. Metz up top, 1:56 to go before halftime. Just way too much standing. Now Vortman's inside the post here. Got to move without the basketball. Little with the basketball, finds Vortman. Vortman's shot, good.
Great
job by Little.
Great job by Little. Great job by Vortman sealing the defender on his hit.
Coker gets the ball on the tip. It's going to be a block.
That's going to be foul number 3 on Brooks Nieberge.
Nice job by Coker.
And of course, I'm going to say I like that call. Now we're a long ways away, and I think they're saying Coker may have dipped his shoulder a little bit, but Nieberge kind of slid under him. Ball inbound to Metz. 13-10, St. Anthony lead.
I like this. Metz to the basket, and he scores. He's been huge for us in this postseason.
Great take. 13-12. Haney up ahead, finds Dust. Dust kicks it back to Haney. He thinks about the three. Loose ball. Chapman fighting for it.
Nice hustle play by West Central. Now you're finding the energy here. You saw that St. Anthony came out with a ton of energy, really more than West Central. There's Metz with the basketball. He spins, heads it to the middle. Too many standees. There's Chapman. He splits. He goes. He makes it. West Central up by 1.
West Central doing a much better job right now of getting the ball to the hoop, driving St. Anthony with the press break. Gilmore, threes, looking to answer off the back iron, but another offensive rebound for St. Anthony.
And that's on Hudson Little. Not only the foul on Hudson Little, and it just happens to be Hudson this time. I want to say it that way to clarify. He has got to box out that shooter. We, as a team, have got to box out the shooter. Long shots are always going to be long rebounds. That's just the way it is. And we have probably been out-rebounded by, 5 or 6 already early in this game. So kudos to St. Anthony because they've had a lot of second-chance opportunities here that West Central normally doesn't give up. And some of that's just, big game stuff. But some of that is you better go into halftime or in this last 40 seconds and adjust.
Well, it's like you said, it's a big 40-second time right here. Yeah. A lot of things can happen, and momentum can definitely sway in these last 40 seconds before halftime. It was a 30-second timeout taken by St. Anthony. 29.6 seconds to go, so we were both kind of off on the time, but I don't think anyone's holding us to the record.
Appreciate all those from St. Anthony that are tuning in. Hope you're enjoying this, as it's going to be a good one all the way to the wire. Gilmore, big rebound, and back on top goes St. Anthony. And if you don't start rebounding, you might as well consider your state champs over. Travel by Maddox Chapman with 11 seconds left. And this could be big for St. Anthony. They're already up 1. West Central needs a stop. Doesn't need a stop, but momentum-wise, this could be a big one for St. Anthony.
It will be Nash Haney with the basketball. Hands it off to Ludwig, and they're trying to find Haney on the weak side.
And they got him on the wing for a travel with 1 second left.
If you're West Central here, just get the ball inbounded and hold it.
You don't want to do anything silly. Hudson Little checks in. The only thing that St. Anthony could possibly do that would help West Central out is foul here, and that would put us on the free throw line. So if you're St. Anthony, you want to kind of guard this thing. And Knox Foreman doesn't get a shot off, but it's not the end of the world not to get a shot off. Halftime score, it's a good one. It's 15-14 St. Anthony. We will take quite a bit of a break here, catch our breath a little bit. We'll be back in about 15. Here we are, second half action. It's St. Anthony by 1. West Central will start with everyone except for Metz will start the second half. It looks like Barber's got a pretty heavily taped wrist. I would be shocked if we see him anymore. They bring the double team. Here's it. Chapman in trouble. Pass up. It's picked off. Here comes St. Anthony. Back at it is West Central. They pick it up. Knox Wortman now. Up top is Knox. He needs to pass the ball so we can get in the set. Here he goes. And I think if West Central twice, you've seen St. Anthony kind of run a double at the point guard, and we've got to recognize that. Hudson Little with a big three-point bucket. Puts West Central up by 2.
Hopefully that gets Hudson Little going.
Yeah, he's a guy that we definitely need to get going. Up ahead, St. Anthony. That's Gilmore. Nice ball fake. He goes to the basket and scores, ties this game up. We've got to stay down and stay in front. 5:07 left in the third quarter. It's Chapman with the basketball to Coker. He passes it off to Metz. We've got way too many guys just standing on the perimeter. We've got to work right now without the basketball. Metz got to be thinking. Backdoor cut, possibly. Pass up ahead. That was a dangerous one.
Oh, that's
going to be a block. I think at the end of it, Metz did kind of shove off, but I think the foul happened just a tad before it. And that's not seeing it through West Central eyes. I'm seeing it right up above. And you're an official, Grant. I don't know how do you see that?
That's number 4 on Nieberge. But yes, I agree. I think it happened before. Now, don't get me wrong. It looked bad if you are St. Anthony people because you saw this.
Yeah.
But the foul happened before that ever took place.
Hudson Little. His pass comes inside to Vortman. Vortman passes it out to Metz.
West Central, if you're West Central, find a way to get Eli Coker back down on the block and let him work.
That's Metz with the step back. There you are. He just took a dribble first. He needs to see the defense first. And what I mean by that, that's going to be a legal screen on Coker.
Yep.
It was.
Kind of an easy one to get there. And that's kind of both. I'm not going to say that's not on Coker, but it's also on Metz for not using shoulder to shoulder with the screener. Yep,
absolutely. West Central brings the pressure. Here comes Coker at the point of it. They get to Gilmore. He's been ton for them. Oh, did he just double dribble? I think he just double dribbled. And that works in St. Anthony's favor.
I'm not sure how they missed that.
Yeah, he took 2 dribbles, picked it up, got trapped, dribbled again. I'll tell you what, that's a great play. You can get away with it.
Foul is on Vortman, his first. St. Anthony at the line. Ryan Woltman trying to convert the three-point play.
Free throw is up. It's no good. Rebound by Metz. He's surrounded by a couple guys, but able to dribble it out. Now we've got to move. Move without the basket. Got to pick it up, Andrew, at some point. Metz gets it back on the steal. He tries to get it up to Vortman, and there's going to be a foul. Woltman will pick up that foul. It was just a hustle play. Nothing bad on that one. Knox goes to the ground.
Foul was on number 34, Woltman. That will be his first, team second. Vortman with the ball to Little. Now up top to Chapman. He's going to cross over on Gilmore, kicks it out to Little.
You're making it easy on St. Anthony right now if you're just going to stand, and that's what we've got to start working, an offense that has a motion to it. Ball picked off, and that's what happens right there. Gilman had it. He gets it stolen back, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Will stay with West Central. Move without the basketball. That's what needs to happen right now. Nice job by St. Anthony getting back there. High-low action. It goes into Coker. He kicks it to Vortman. Vortman's three-pointer could be big. It rattles in and out. Gilmore passes. Now back to Gilmore. To Haney.
Haney finds Gilmore. Runner up, and he gets it to fall.
Again, West Central struggling to stay in front. Where St. Anthony, I think, is doing a better job of that.
21-17. We're midway through the third. Ball's loose.
And that's going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to say he got a timeout.
It'll be a full timeout by St. Anthony. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. St. Anthony leads 21-17. We're back, St. Anthony basketball. IESA Class 2A 7th grade state championship game.
Still 2.5 to go here in the third. I try to keep you updated on that, as you can't see the time that we normally have on our broadcast.
Hamilton with the basketball gets it to Gilmore. Gilmore to Haney. Haney drives, kicks. Ludwig thought about the three, but didn't take it. Hamilton. Shot fake. Bodies hit the ground. No call, and Hamilton gets the bucket to fall.
That was a tough shot by Hamilton. This is where Maddox Chapman has to have some help here. We've got to have some guys moving. Kick to Little. Into the corner it goes to Metz. So this is where you need to go. And there's a foul.
They're going to get Hamilton on that one.
1:50 to go. St. Anthony now has a 6-point lead.
Should have been on number 35.
It is. They got it. Hudson Little with the basketball on the wing. Way too much standing and dribbling still. Got to start moving without the basketball. Here we go. Metz with the basketball. He's going to go at him. Nothing going. Kicks it out to Dorsey. Out to Little. 1:34 left to go. Nice job by St. Anthony. Nice little hesitation. Pass to Chapman. Chapman shot good. Just sticking around. If you're West Central, you're like we just told you, you're going to have to do it without Barber, who's been just the man for West Central. Looks like he's got a wrist issue and won't come back. Nice job by Coker at the point of that. Gilmore on the wing. Looking inside. Almost stolen by Metz. Shot up. No good. Offensive rebound, which has been the killer. Another offensive rebound, and there's going to be a foul. West Central, if you're going to win this basketball game, a couple things. And the big one right now is you've got to rebound the basketball. It's that split second that you take off, you know, and it's human. It's the human element of everything, you know. You just relax just a second, miss shot, ooh, and they're on it.
Nash Haney at the free throw line, knocks down the first. Vortman. And Fryman come into the game. We're under a minute to play, third quarter. A lot of basketball left in this one. Haney's second free throw also up and good. Metz with the basketball. Full court pressure here still by the Bulldogs.
Just way too much dribbling. Here we go. Let's go. Chapman splits the D. looking for somebody. There's Metz. Should have been ready to shoot there. He's one of our big dogs when it comes to shooting perimeter shots. That's Chapman to Metz. 35 seconds left. Goes into Coker. Coker in trouble. Out to Metz. Metz fires a three. It'd be a big one if it goes. It doesn't. And then Coker picks up the foul with 20 seconds left.
That's going to be team foul number 4. Coker's second, I believe. 20 seconds to play. It will be St. Anthony basketball on the far baseline. Inbound to Gilmore.
Nice job by Chapman. He picks the pocket of Gilmore up and scores. 4-point lead by St. Anthony. Here comes West Central. Pressure again. Haney might have got away. Gilmore up ahead. He's fouled by Chapman. And really, Chapman, that's all he could do because he was in rotation. Wasn't getting much backside help.
I believe that's going to be team foul number. That's team foul number 5. That's the first on Maddox Chapman.
I don't mind the foul if you're gonna do it. They've been a pretty good free throw shooting team, but still got to make that earn it at the line. Gilmore shot is short.
Little's going to come in for Chapman.
And this is again where you have to get this rebound. Probably going to take a lot to get a score here, especially with St. Anthony's defense, but you can't give up a cheap one.
Second free throw up. No good. Rebound by Little.
Little traveled with 1.4 seconds left.
It will be St. Anthony basketball with an opportunity to get a decent look as they still have 1.5 seconds to go.
He needs to bring Coker up on the line. I don't like Coker being back. Make it hard for him to throw it in.
Shot's going to be up at the buzzer. No good by Ludwig. That's how the third quarter is going to end. St. Anthony leads 25-21 over the West Central Cougars. We are back here on WC Athletics. Teams are coming back out on the floor for fourth quarter action. 6 minutes and one of these teams will be crowned the IESA Class 2A 7th grade state champion.
It'll be, I'm going to say, starters for West Central. Obviously, we're missing Barber, so Metz is in the game but for St. Anthony, a big one back out there, and that's Dust, who really kind of started things out for St. Anthony.
You have Dust and Nieberge back in as well, who has 4 fouls. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Vortman. He's going to look to push, and he's going to go coast to coast. Shot up, no good. Rebound on the weak side by Nieberge, and they get it outletted to Haney, and he's going to look to push for the Bullpups. I want to keep saying Bulldogs.
It's Gilmore on the wing. He does a nice job at jab stepping and getting Hudson a little behind the pass. Hudson didn't stay in front because of that jab step. Got Hudson to move, and that's a great offensive move for anyone. If you can get a defender to move quickly like that, it's an advantage to you. St. Anthony player there. It's going to go out of bounds to West Central. I don't know how long it's going to take West Central to know that's a staple play for them out of bounds, and you better figure it out. It could be huge late in this game. That's Chapman. It's going to be a jump ball.
This should be West Central basketball.
Stay with West Central. West Central, this is just, again, kind of nerves taking over, but you've got a good team in front of you. You're not going to be able to just split. Ball comes all the way up to Metz. Metz hits Vortman. It's too much one-on-one. Let's get in an offensive set here. Here we go. Kick up to Chapman. To Coker. Backdoor cut to Hudson Little, and he lost the basketball. Nice cut by Hudson. He just lost it.
That's going to be foul number 4 on Hudson Little. Jace Fryman going to check in for Little.
That's 4 fouls on Little. That's big, you know. You've already lost Barber, I think, for the game. He's kind of down here. No, he's in almost like a splint now. He's not coming back. Nice pass up ahead. It comes. It's missed. Coker could not grab the rebound. And you shouldn't be surprised, Andrew. I know in your heart you want the basketball, but you did not grab the rebound. And when in the process of trying to grab the rebound, you knocked it out of bounds.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We will be back shortly. St. Anthony basketball leads 25-21, 4:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Haney with the basketball, set to trigger it in, and he's going to look for Gilmore, doesn't get it, throws it up top to Dust. Dust gets it to Nieberge. Gilmore wants a pick and roll.
Nice job by Metz. He sniffed it out on the weak side.
I tell you what, that's one thing though with St. Anthony. Metz had the sideline. They do a great job shutting the sideline off and not letting the ball continue to be pushed up the floor.
Shot up by Metz was kind of forced. Here comes the ball up ahead to Gilmore. Great transition bucket out of him.
27-21. Chapman with it, looking to push, gets it up head to Metz.
To Fryman. You wondered kind of how long they're going to go without Hudson Little. Ball shot up, no good. It was down. Got to run now. You can't sit there. Nice job by Metz poking it out. And it's going to stay with St. Anthony. 3:49 left to go in this one. West Central reeling a little bit, trying to find an offensive rhythm all game long. That's a big compliment to St. Anthony.
We're going to have a timeout taken by St. Anthony. It's going to be a full timeout. It will be St. Anthony basketball on the sideline as they lead 27-21 with 3:49 to play here in the game. We are back. Those of you who are tuning in to WC Athletics, as always, we appreciate your support. 27-21 lead for St. Anthony. Their basketball on the sideline. Haney set to trigger it in. Gets it in. It's a loose ball. Still loose. Coker comes away with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Fortman slapped at it. He could have just picked it up.
Thought he was going out of bounds.
Hudson Little back into the basketball game, so we'll see how they want to do this. Here's Metz. Metz with the basketball. Spin move to Vortman. Vortman thought about it, didn't take it. That's all right. Let's get in a rhythm. Too many guys just kind of standing, and when you stand like that, you let your defender relax. Like right here, Metz needs to pass, cut. Vortman gets the ball knocked away from him. Here's Gilmore up ahead. It comes. You're going to have to find a fight in here if you're West Central. Just under 3 minutes to go. Down 6. You got plenty of time.
Nieberge with the basketball, pick and roll with Dust. Waltman over to Gilmore. Mismatch. Waltman back out to Gilmore. It's going to be a kicking violation on West Central. Dorsey set to check in. He's going to get Vortman. We're under 3 minutes to play. Haney with the basketball. Get it in. It will. That is Dust. He picks up his dribble, gets it to Nieberge. Haney with the basketball. West Central is gonna have to start finding some pressure. Gilmore, nice hesitation dribble, but a great block by Metz, and it's going to be a foul on St. Anthony.
Gilmore has that great little hesitation enough, just a little pocket dribble there too, but it's a hesitation to say, okay, well, how are you going to play it? And if you don't move, he's gone, and it's just worked all game long. Nice job by that kid.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by West Central. Cougars trail by 6, 27-21. We're under 2.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. A lot of basketball game left in this one, Denny. But if you're West Central, I think you just got to find a way to pick up the tempo and see what happens.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of fouls on the board, 2 team fouls. You'd like to keep Hudson Little on the floor, especially since you've lost Barber for really the last 3 quarters. You'd hate to lose another starter. But, you know, you have 2 team fouls. You can be super aggressive. You may get, you know, by going for the ball, you may get a steal, you know, but you're going to have to start thinking about how you want to play the foul situation.
It will be Little set to trigger it in for West Central. He's going to get it inbounds to Chapman, guarded by Gilmore. That's been a really fun matchup to watch here tonight. Maddox Chapman and James Gilmore. Little up top to Metz. Got it to Dorsey. Dorsey to Chapman. Motion offense here by West Central. Ball's tipped around. Little corrals it. Chapman taking it to the hoop. Off the back iron, no good, and he's going to be fouled by Metz. It will be Haney fouled as he got the defensive rebound. Metz coming in, trying to tip it away, and he fouled Haney. It will be Metz's. Oh, let's see what the board says here. Team foul number 3, so still 2 to give. Metz's second. Ball inbound to Gilmore. He's guarded now by Little, and if you're Little, you cannot reach. Ball to Nieberge. Back to Gilmore. Good ball movement here by St. Anthony. Dust with it in the corner. Finds Woltman. Shot fake up, and he gets the bucket to go. Good offensive set there by St. Anthony and a conversion to put them up 8. Little now for the Cougars. Gets it to Coker. Coker Tries to kick it to Metz, stolen away by Dust. Dust going coast to coast, but blocked by Metz from behind.
What a hustle play by Metz, and it's happened all game long. You know, when guys...
We're going to have a timeout by West Central. It will be a full timeout with 1 minute to play. St. Anthony leads 29-21. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back for the conclusion of the IESA Class 2A 7th grade state championship here at Macon Meridian. Metz set to trigger it in, 1 minute to play. Little guarded by Gilmore. Gets it to Little. Over to Metz. Coker, three. Up, no good, rebound by Haney. Haney is going to be fouled by Fryman. That will be team foul number 4. So one more foul by West Central before St. Anthony heads to the free throw line. Ball inbound to Haney. Gets it to Nieberge. Nieberge's going to be fouled by Coker. That will send Nieberge to the free throw line for 2 shots. .39 seconds to play here in the state championship game. St. Anthony at the free throw line, 2 shots. Brooks Nieberge, first shot up, in and out, no good. West Central with only 1 timeout to play with.
Well, if you're West Central, you can't sit and pass around the perimeter. You get downhill, try to get a quick 2, see if you can get a quick 2, use your timeout. You never know, you might get a steal. And it's an uphill battle, no question about it.
Metz with the basketball. 3 up by Coker. It's going to be off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Nieberge. Gilmore throws it up ahead to Waltman. Waltman's going to dribble it out. There's going to be a hard foul there by Metz.
I like that the official's going to talk to Andrew about it was an intentional foul, but you know, not one of those that you can call. But you can go talk to him. Like the next one's going to be on you. You know.
I like the game management side of things by the officials right there. It's been a great ball game. 21 seconds to go. What a run for this West Central 7th grade squad.
Yep, it's been fun, and they're only 7th graders, so they're going to get another shot at this, hopefully. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with taking a loss sometimes if it motivates you to get better. And there's obviously some things that West Central didn't do well today, and that's some of it's just a good job by St. Anthony, no question about it.
Yeah.
Their defense was pretty solid, and we stood a lot offensively. And how many offensive rebounds did they get? So, again, they're going to let it go out. St. Anthony, with 7 seconds left, is going to win the state champions in 2A, 7th grade, basketball. We're going to stick here. We're going to go off the air just a little bit. We're going to stay here. We'll turn it on our camera mic for the presentations of the first and second place trophy.
Displays outstanding sportsmanship during the IESA 7th grade boys basketball state tournament. A sportsmanship pin will be awarded to one member of each team for displaying the following characteristics during the state tournament. Shows a positive attitude towards teammates, opponents, and officials. Gives best effort on the court. Does not argue calls and is respectful to officials. Displays positive body language at all times, and helps elevate the play and behavior of their teammates and peers. Please step forward to receive your sportsmanship pin. Number 0, Jace Fryman. IESA 7th grade class 2A boys basketball state final tournament. Medallions will be awarded first to members of both teams and then followed by the presentation of team trophies. Presenting the awards will be Jackie Litweiler, Assistant Executive Director of the IESA, and Mindy McGuire, Principal, Macon Meridian Middle School. At this time, please meet the Cougars of Winchester, who finished the season in 2nd place. Athletic Director Grant DeWitt. Superintendent, Father Peter Harmon. Principal, Cody Rinker. Assistant Principal, Sandra Faber. Head Coach, Jason Ludwig. Assistant Coach, John Haney. Team managers, Owen Gillenwater and Jackson Hahn. Scorekeeper, Benjamin Ludwig. And now let's meet the players. Number 1, James Gilmore. Number 2, Jude Block. Number 3, Henry Bierman. Number 5, Brooks Nieberty. Number 11, James Dust. Number 12, Beckett Sams. Number 13, Parker Meinhardt. Number 14, Colin Storm. Number 24, Paxton Nosebush. Number 30, Nash Haney. Number 31, Will Ludwig. Number 34, Ryan Wolfman. And number 35, Will Hamilton. Will the captains of Winchester please step forward to receive your second place trophy? Congratulations to the Peters on a great season. Now will the captains of Effingham and St. Anthony please step forward to receive your first place trophy? Congrats to the Bullpup this season.
All right, back here in Macon Meridian. We're going to wrap this thing up. Want to congratulate the St. Anthony Bullpups for winning the state title. Very good basketball team. Look forward to what they have next year and watching them from afar. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see them again at a state tournament run again in 8th grade basketball. They've got a good one. They finished the season 25-1 and are your state champions. For West Central, super proud of these guys. Been around these guys for a long time. They don't lose a lot of basketball games, but they lost a good one tonight, and nothing to hang your head about. If anything, make it your motivation as you start to build your off-season plans and you start to work towards next year. As it's not easy to get here. I think everybody understands that. You're a very good basketball team, and you've got a little bit of work to do, as does everybody. But again, super proud of West Central as they finish the season and a pretty amazing 26-1. And your last loss here gets you the second place trophy. But again, something to build on for next year and always staying hungry. So, and I know these guys will get back at it next year, and they're going to be fun to watch again. So, Phil joined in on the broadcast.
I'm just here for the cleanup, Dennis.
That's right. We're going to wrap it up.
So you can get down there and get some photos.
Yeah, again, congratulations to both.
Yeah, it was a good season for those guys.
Yeah, both squads. It was a fun game. 10-point win for St. Anthony. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all of our businesses for helping us out. And we will see you next time.